Remember when I said this is a developing story? Yeah, it is. It has overdeveloped. It is now 2 women have entered the chat, although they do not know how to read the room. They do not know how to read the room. I will play their videos for you, but here's a little intro for you to understand. Pablo used to work with these 2 women and they are crying wolf. They are crying he's a scammer. He scammed me of money. Since Pablo has decided to expose the owners of Zanzu and the terrible atrocities. You know, we are such attention seekers. Forget the men that were sodomized. Forget the torture that you are seeing on your videos. Ignore all that. We are here to tell you, don't listen to Pablo, even though he's producing video proof of these heinous crimes. Ignore that, because what you need to really focus on is that Pablo is a scammer. I cannot believe how dumb to the dumb these 2 women are. In fact, if you look at this one, her name is Linda. She's exposing herself. Look at her body language. Do you think they were paid? I think so. Allegedly, that's my opinion. I think they were paid to tarnish Pablo's credibility. But, you know, in the court of public opinion, we see you, young lady. We see you, young lady. And you went into business with Pablo, but you don't tell us what the business is. Give us more details. I'm not buying their story. But let me let you listen to it yourself, because Guningi, okay? It is a garbage.com. It is absolute nonsense and an embarrassment that these 2 South African women have entered this chat, because Pablo is not South African. The owners are not South African, except Neo, but Guningi, okay? Guningi. You have to listen to these women expose how much they are dumb and were paid. Watch their body language, and also it's giving, why now? Where is the docket you opened ahead of these videos being exposed? And shame on you. That's what I'm going to say. And yes, I'm judging them. Shame on you. Even if Pablo scammed you of all this money, this is not the time. Okay? Not the time. Not the right WhatsApp group. We are trying to find these criminals. Okay? We're trying to find out who are these people who could do this to other men. What kind of men are these? And they need to face the long arm of the law. And you're coming here with your wig laid and your edges laid to tell us what? Get out of here. Let me let you listen and tell me in the comment section your thoughts.
So this is my story about me and Pablo, how he scammed me 55K. Pablo he's a Congolese guy. We were both working at Zanzu. He was a bouncer, I was a waitress. So early this year, actually last year, he started like popping in clubs, like buying more champagnes and all that. So early this year, he came with me with a business idea, telling me that he wants me to invest in his business. And I was like, he showed me proof. He started by showing me proof and everything that, okay, there's a lot of money, this business pays off and everything. Then I just believed him, because I've been knowing this guy for like since 2022, like 4 years now, and he has been working for the same people. So I just had an assurance that, you know what, I trust him like a brother. He also like treats me like a sister, and besides that, we were like neighbors. We were staying like in the same street, like neighbor. So when he started telling me about their business, I was like down for it. And then I told myself that, you know what, I'm just gonna invest. So no risk, no money. So I invested. I started by sending him 30K. Then the following day, on the 23rd of January, I sent him 30K. And then the following day, I sent him 25K, because he said we were going to go 55K. Then when the business pays off, it's just going to be like 250K. So I was happy and excited. Then now he started not picking up my calls. When I see that the business is not businessing, the approaching month end of January, then I started asking him what's going on. He's like, no, I think I need more money because the business is not going as it should. And I'm like, no ways, because I showed him that I have the money. Now he wants more money. Then that's when I started thinking about it, that okay, this person is scamming me. Then I started asking him, I'm like, you know what, can you please stop, cancel the business, I want my money back. He kept on promising me, you're gonna get your money back. I'm not like, no, you're gonna get your money on this day. he never sent it. Then now I'm going to work and I'm so uncomfortable. He started threatening me. Let's see how you're gonna get home. I'm gonna send my dogs. He even went as far as telling me that you must tell the guys that you must stop buying people for me because people are busy calling me. Or unless I'll just send my dogs to you, and then they will we see that you're gonna make it home alive and all that. He started like pulling such threats. Then I thought of exposing him, but I was like, nah man, let me just relax, because at the end of the day, 55k, you'll use it 2 months, not even 2 months. Like if you didn't work for the money, you're not gonna go anywhere with it, so it's fine. I started keeping quiet. So when I see 2 days back, this person is trending, telling people bullshit. Gandhi is the one doing the whole horrible things to people, because clearly I'm not the only one who wants their money from Pablo. And then all I want is justice, and then justice to everyone, all of us, because he really did people bad, and people who trusted him. I trusted him. He's not even South African for that matter, but I trusted him. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this with you, but I just want him to be found. I just want my money, and he deserves a whole, like, he has to go to jail. Because why would he post such things?
Since Hervé Boula, Pablo, is going out of his way to post proof of his operations inside of Zanzibar, we would like to go out of our way to post proof of his operations outside of Zanzibar, where he's been scamming people, his family, people that you consider his family, people that have housed him, his friends, his co-workers. I think this is a time for us to judge his character. You cannot stand in the face of crime and act the saint and act the hero. If you are going to expose yourself for actions that you have done, you take accountability for all actions that you have done to all people. Justice should be served holistically. Thank you.
She goes on to share proof. What do you mean? The money was for, I'm waiting for the payment and pay you. I'll keep you updated. There's voice notes. And I did receive it. Thank you. You want to see the bank statement? No, thanks. I'm good. Give him time. I'm sure he will sort whatever it is. It's a whole lot of random texts. But the question here is, what has your money got to do with the torture? And she doesn't talk about it. She doesn't mention it. And most importantly, she distances herself from that. Now tell us, since you know him so well, you know him by his name, what was your part in the torture of the men? Let's listen to her next video.
So, I'm going to tell you guys about what happened to me. Since this person has decided to come out and make accusations and call people thieves and liars, I think it's right for you guys to know who this actual person is. You guys know him as Pablo, and I know him as Hervé Boula. I know him by his personal name because he was somebody that was very close to me. But he decided to double cross me, others like me, his friends and his family. I had sent him the sum of $1,350. Since then, I have not heard from him. He has run away, he has packed up his things, and he has left. When I contacted somebody close to him, they said that I had made the biggest mistake of my life, because he's been doing this since December. He's been telling people to invest in his business. He's been telling people to trust him and send him money, and then he just packed up and disappeared. Till this day, we are unable to find out where he is. We checked his home, there's nothing. We checked his bank statements where he's been saying where payments have been going to in Rosebank, and we went to go check there and he's not there. Since then, he hasn't been communicating with us, and he's blocked us since last week, only to wake up someday and for him to be all over the news, all over TikTok about accusations, when he's the true thief. If he's been in these videos treating people that are thieves like this, shouldn't he get the same treatment as a thief? Shouldn't he be reciprocated? Shouldn't he not be a hypocrite in what he's doing, calling people liars and thieves when he's doing the same thing? If he's been in this business for 7 years, and he's been a friend of mine for 5 years. Can't he do the same thing to me? If he has turned around and blackmailed these people, can't he do the same thing to me? And that's what he did. I thought he was a friend. I thought he was a brother. Turns out he was not. He is a scammer, and that's who he is. He's a liar, and he's not to be trusted. I mean, I've known this guy. This is somebody that you would have in your house. This is somebody that you speak with. This is someone that you consider family, and he could do that to me. So if he could do that to me, imagine what he could do to the rest of your lies, threats, thieves. I mean, but this is what happened to me, and I feel like everybody should know the truth. Everybody should know who Pablo actually is, because he's not a saint, and he shouldn't be depicted as one. He should get just the same amount of backlash that everybody else is getting, because he is also part of this, and he is the true leader of all of this, and he was the supervisor. Why would you allow things like that to happen? Because he's a bad person in himself. This is who he is. Thank you guys for listening to me, and I hope that everybody, including myself, gets justice for what Hervé Boula did.
But wait, there's more. Now it's both of them in one video. Watch the body language of the lady
as you
on
can
the
see,
left.
Pablo has scammed more than one person. So not only me, but Lindy too. And I found her under his comments asking for her money back. So we connected, and then through his family and friends, we started to find other people that he scammed. Sooner or later, we found out that this person has probably scammed people out of more than 200,000 rands. Probably more. And he's looking for ways to make more. He's looking for ways to blackmail people. He's looking for ways to scam people. So today we've decided to go to the police station, and so many more people are going to come forward and go to the police station and start opening cases against this so-called Pablo hero portraying to be, when he's the real thief. And I hope that we, as well as the people that are with us, also get justice, and hopefully maybe even get their money back.
You already know how this works. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these two ladies who have come under the guise of the Me Too movement and are trying to slander Pablo and discredit video proof, and talk about his character and the money that he owes them? Listen, I'm not saying, I'm not condoning anything, okay? But I am saying Pablo is exposing a dark underworld, and they want to come and talk about their lost money. What contracts did they sign with him? If it was for a business idea, what contracts did they sign? Do they not know that's the first thing you have to do? Sign contractual evidence, go to the police, open a docket, and then, over there by the small claims court, they can assist you. But what we're not going to do is discredit Pablo's videos. I mean, the entire nation is waiting on the next upload. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Was this the right time for them to drop their slander of Pablo? Or should they have waited? Have they been paid to slander Pablo? Where is the proof? Where is the proof? And you know how it works with SARS? SARS now needs to know, where did you get the 55,000? And did you pay taxes on it? You see, now you've just opened a whole can of worms. And the business, notice how it hasn't been named or what exactly the business does. And she said Pablo started drinking a lot of champagne. Is that how you assess somebody's trustworthiness? This is ridiculous. I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, no. I'll see you on the next upload. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.